Now, I'll be talking openly about my experiences with the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta, and while I talk about them, I don't want you to think that everybody's experience is the same as mine. Now, in 2016, 2014, 2015, 2016, and 2017, I actually attended the Schizophrenia Society walk and run. Now, I raised quite a bit of money. In fact, I actually have put in about over $2,000 of my own money to it. And this money goes to the peer support program, which it helps individuals with schizophrenia, like uh, sort of just give them like somebody to talk to, and helps with information sessions. They're funded by the government. They claim to be a non-profit organization, but my experience of it actually been really bad. Like, they actually asked me whether I want to be a presenter. So I wrote my story about living with schizophrenia, and they told me, sorry, this story is very negative. Can you just change it up a bit so it can be a little more positive? Now I told them, I can tweak things, but I can't, just make it, seem like I don't struggle on a daily basis. Like they said, it doesn't have a lot of hope. So I did change it to make it more positive. But unfortunately, they refused to even get back to me. Now that is presenters are actually paid a very small sum, but it gives you a purpose. It gives you a purpose to get your story out. It gives you a purpose to raise awareness. But when I did send that, they actually completely ignored me. So I emailed them and said, I'd like to actually know. I did send you this, several months ago. I'm just wondering what happened. And they said, we feel as though you were just not the kind of person we want for this position. You tend to have a lot of knowledge and about the illness, but we want people to just brag about the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta. So I told them, you guys are not really helping me in any way, and I respect you guys, obviously, I think that, it's a good organization for some people, but it's just, you're kind of ignoring me and not helping me at all. Every single time I do call and ask whether I can speak to somebody, you sort of say, sorry, we're too busy. I understand you're taking on more projects than you need to, like, for example, Indigenous outreach. And I respect that, but it's just, you aren't helping me, so how am I supposed to brag about that and sort of lie about the fact that my life is so much better because of the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta? So, of course, they ignore that. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. One person who works for the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta happens to be the sister of that Good Life fitness trainer who screwed me over. So, there was one day, I was with my friend Dwayne at the mall, we were having lunch together, and they start gossiping about me, and I kind of felt really uncomfortable. And my friend Dwayne, he saw how my body got all rigid. I froze, and he led me to just where we're gonna go, which was he was gonna just escort me to the gym. We were gonna hug goodbye, and just go. So. I know I could have done a better job. Obviously, I took pictures of things that I did in the gym, and then I did actually post it on Instagram and said with the hashtag "Fuck Good Life Fitness" because they actually owed me $1,800, and the whole thing cost me 16 grand, right, for the personal training, and it was really because I was vulnerable, and that's why I signed up. So the sister actually takes to Instagram to call me out. Said things like, "Oh, you're just a terrible person. You just hurt everybody. You're just a terrible person. You are hurting my brother by saying these things, and good life was always good to you." And I just pretty much said, this is my issue. My issue was the trainer gossiping about me. That's why I quit the gym, and that's why I just didn't feel safe in the gym because of the things he was saying about me. And then he blocked me, so I can't even talk to him about the personal training, that I still owed 25 sessions at $75 a session each. And I mentioned, this was something that should never have happened. He was actually supposed to tell me that if I lose a job, I should actually be allowed to freeze or cancel the training. And because I couldn't cancel, obviously I couldn't pay for medications, and I actually ended in the hospital, lost a job. Lost another job, a different one. And then I just realized she had actually blocked me, so she didn't get any of this text. And the fact that people like that are allowed to work for the Schizophrenia Society of Alberta actually shames me a little bit. And even the person who used to raise the most money for all these schizophrenia walk and runs, Bud Zach, Now he suffers schizophrenia. He's thankfully doesn't have to take medication or anything, but well, he said that they treated him really badly, like that he had a bad experience. I'm not saying everybody's experience is bad, but it's just that to just sort of like gaslight somebody and just like literally like just because I'm functional, kind of like ignore me. I really don't like that. Like I just had bad experiences, and I just felt like I needed to talk about it because I do carry a lot of baggage with me, and it's been like about 9 months since I left my parents' family. I'm still processing a lot of information, a lot of things that were abusive, and it's difficult. But I just thought I'd talk about this, and I hope I didn't draw on too long. So thanks for watching.